Hello, all, and welcome to this week's series of Just Print It. This week's printable is I'm calling them word stickers. Here they are. I've already cut out a few, but you could make them into stickers by printing them onto sticker stock or running them through your Xyron. The way I use mine, I just used it as a cut apart sheet, which works really well as well. Just add your own adhesive, but I think they're really fun and they're versatile for fall and sort of holidays. There's one that says pumpkin, there's a tradition, just words that I find pretty versatile. But um, anyways, right now I'm cutting out a few of the words and I'm going to make a card with these. I'm using this Tim Holtz fragment, which is sort of an older product. I think they do still sell them though. I don't think he discontinues his products really. So I'm just using some glossy accents and adhering these pieces to another piece of cardstock. And I'm just doing that so that I can get a good even base for when I glue on my fragment. And here I zoom in, that's a bit better to see. So I've selected a few different words that I really like. What I'm going to turn this into is sort of a fall thank you card. And I'm just adding this piece at the top because the little tab on top of that fragment tag, I wanted it to be even as well. And I'm just making sure that's clean with a wipe. And I would suggest adding more glossy accents than you think you might need. It's better to have too much ooze out the sides than not enough and have it sort of have bubbles in the middle. So see, I just sort of squish it and move it around to make sure the coverage is really nice and that glossy accent is covering all of it. And I'm just going to let that dry. It doesn't take very long at all. So basically by the time I'm done the other part of my card, that is ready to go. For my printable contest giveaway that I'm hosting, I've only had a few entries, so I would really suggest you enter because you still have a great chance of winning. The contest closes Tuesday. I still have one episode to post next week, and then the contest closes Tuesday, not March, Tuesday, October 22nd, 27th. Oh, I am a mess. And then I will announce the winner on Thursday, the 29th of October. So there's only a few people, so I really think you should enter. I'll link that below and give you the details of how to enter, but basically you just have to use any one of my printables on any project you like. So I'm misting this with some Lindy Stamp Gang Gossamer Gold and just misting and splattering a little bit. And I'm just going to heat set that. The paper does warp a little bit, but I'm able to bend it back into shape. I also just wanted to thank you all for subscribing. I have a few new subscribers who have enjoyed this series, and I thank you so much, and thank you to all my original and older subscribers as well. I appreciate every single one of you, and thank you for all of your support. I've really had a lot of fun with this series so far, and I think it's getting me back into the swing really nicely. So I have quite a few other videos to post. I've been recording a few process videos of layouts and stuff that I want to share, as well as just a layout share. And please let me know if you have any requests, because I love your requests. I'm also planning to do a bookbinding tutorial, as well as going over all the different kinds of bookbinding I like. And by bookbinding I mean for mini albums and that sort of thing. But the tutorial I'm posting is basically bookbinding, how you stitch in the signatures, so I'm really excited about that too. I'm just cutting off all the excess cardstock here now that my fragment is completely dry, and I'm just sanding the edges with a nail file here to make it nice and smooth. And I got a little bit of glossy accents on the front, so I'm just wiping that off, but it came off fine. So as long as you get it pretty quick, it should come off. And the papers I'm using here, the orange patterns, are from My Mind's Eye, the Jubilee collection. I got the 6x6 paper pad, and it was on sale, so I think it's a bit of an older one. And then that wood grain brown piece is October Afternoon, and it's from the Weather Vane collection. That's a pretty old one too. I'm finding stuff in my stash to use, although this 6x6 paper pad is new to me. I just got it. So here I'm poking the hole in there and then just using a pin to push that twine through the top of the fragment. And I just took that off a different tag you might have seen because I liked that color and I didn't have that color of twine on a spool. So now I'm just looking at some of the other words and deciding which ones to cut out. I should also mention I printed my printable out on craft paper, which had a really neat effect. The printable itself is shades of gray, but when I printed it on craft, it turned to sort of shades of brown, which I really like. So this is a very versatile printable. And you might notice that thank you piece looks a lot different in tone from the ones that I've already glossy accented onto the fragment. That's a action word, glossy accented. And that's because the glossy accent sort of reacts with the ink that I've used. I just have a regular inkjet printer. I think Tim Holtz usually suggests you use um, laser printer, but I don't really care. It's fine with me if the color changes, but I didn't like that they didn't match, so I do end up putting some glossy accents on top of the other words that I use just so that they look the same, and I like how that adds a shine as well. I normally would just use them like this, though. I like that look too. So I've popped the thank you up on dimensionals, and now I'm just cutting out a couple tinier words to use. And I think you've all seen word stickers like this before, but they're really versatile. You can use them on layouts, you can use them on a card like I'm doing. There's limitless possibilities, so I think it's a really useful one, and it's one of my favorites that I've made so far, I think. My glossy accents had a fit here and globbed out a bunch, so I just rubbed it around with a pin. This video is not sponsored by Glossy Accents, although maybe it should be because I just love that stuff. I use it as an adhesive to glue stuff down as well, just because for these tiny pieces it has a nice thin point tip and it dries really quickly, so I do like that. But obviously I also love to use it for its intended purpose as well, which is putting it on top of things to make them glossy. And that's just what I'm doing here. I was pretty slow and careful with this. I've sped this up to twice its normal speed, so just take your time and it'll turn out nice. I sort of used the tip of the bottle to just move the liquid around and make sure it's covering all the spots. And there's not too much going on here, but I'm gonna go into some still shots. There is a bonus card that I created. It's up on the blog, and I'll add a picture at the end of this video too. So visit my blog if you want to hear more about the bonus card. I just had extra words, obviously, and wanted to create some. So please visit my blog, and I'm also adding my projects to Pinterest now, so check me out on Pinterest. I'm under the same username I am here, that's StayBeautiful84, and I'm on Instagram under the same name, so I'll be posting stuff there. I do more of lifestyle and project stuff there. But anyway, check out all my links. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.